Guys, let's go. Today's video is what Tinder taught me about spirituality. Let's get started. Okay. This looks random as fuck, right? Like Tinder? What's Tinder gonna teach you about spirituality? You see, that's the problem, is that you don't understand the wealth of knowledge and the wealth of wisdom that's in every situation and every scenario. You just have to be willing to look for it. Okay. So let me give you guys my experience. Look, you know how last year, if you guys have been following my channel, last year I used to complain a lot because I sucked at Tinder. I used to be like, look, man, I'm a good looking person. How the fuck am I sucking at Tinder, right? And so I will get fascinated. And if you watch my previous videos, you'll know that. It's not that I got frustrated, but I just found it hilarious how in person I'm very good, but on Tinder it was absolutely horrible. All right, but then something magical happened. Something magical happened. This week, like in the past week and a half, for some reason, for some odd reason, suddenly I got amazing on Tinder. Holy shit. It's unimaginable. Okay, look. Usually I would get like fucking how many matches in a week? Like 3 or 4, right? In just 3 days, I got 40 matches. 40. And I've been on dates every single fucking day in the past, how long? The past week or so. But then I was learning something, all right? Well, people are asking me, what did I do? I really don't know what I did. All I did was like, I just updated my pictures, and they're not crazy pictures. I just updated my pictures, right? Now, mind you, remember, Claudia, whatever. For guys, it's different. Guys don't get a lot of matches, all right? Guys don't get a lot of matches. But anyway, so I started getting a lot of matches, and I'm not kidding with you. Look, I'll tell you guys because it's funny to me. Okay, you guys are funny. You guys are gonna laugh at this. This is so hilarious. I genuinely thought there was a conspiracy. I was like, look, man, this is a joke. I thought that people in my channel were fucking with me. I thought that the girls that responded to me, that they were fucking with me. I really thought that. I'm like, why are they liking me all of a sudden on Tinder? If it was in person, okay, whatever, I understand. But on Tinder, no, usually I suck at Tinder. Suddenly all these girls, I'll be messaging them, they'll be straight out giving me their numbers for some reason. I can't explain why. I cannot explain why. I really felt paranoid. For example, there were times when I would go on the date with the girl and I'm like, is she in on it? Like, I really felt like there was like a plan against me because it's just never been that, it's never been that smooth before. Anyways, that's not the story though. That's not the story. Yo, and you know what's funny? People on fucking YouTube, they match with me on Tinder. The people from my channel who watch it, no, they started matching with me. Let me tell you something. When I find someone from YouTube, I am matching. I'm like, you're not going out with me. You crazy. All right, let me keep going. Right. So, anyways, so in the past week, right? So I was like, I've been practicing something called I've been practicing patience when it comes to sex, right? For example, usually when I meet a girl and I have my own place, usually like things lead to sex on the first date. Pretty much a good percentage of the time, right? There's nothing to brag about, but I'm just saying because this is something that I practice, right? The problem with that is that, how can I say, some girls get insecure. Some girls think about their self-image a lot, so they say, "Oh, I had sex with him the first day, whatever," right? So a lot of girls don't feel insecure about it and they'll back off. I understand. So what I began doing was this: I began just taking my time. Like, if I will meet a girl, I will not try to fuck her. I will say to myself, yo, I'm jacking off before I go on this date. I am not fucking tonight, right? So I would do that, right? But then there were some girls who were smoking hot. Jesus Christ, they were smoking hot. And it was so difficult to be fucking patient with them, right? Because what for example, right, this last girl, and if you're watching, damn, you broke my heart, girl. How dare you break my heart like that? How fucking dare you? But anyways, right? So this one girl that I met, I don't know when it was, but I actually met him after going on another date. So I went on a date at 8. I went on a date on 8 p.m. and then on 9:30 I went to meet her at the place, right? So I was feeling good, right? I was good, right? My dick was good. My dick was happy. My dick was fucking happy, right? Anyway, so I went to meet her and my God, was she sexy? Jesus Christ. Beautiful curves, beautiful face, a classical face. So, but the thing is, I try to keep my distance, right? I try to keep my distance. She was sitting on one side, and I sat on one side, right? But then I was like, let's sit next to each other, whatever, right? So we started sitting next to each other, right? And for the whole time, one second. And for the whole time, right? She was she was looking at me like, that look, right? And this is how I knew, right? And you women, you guys understand this, right? For example, right? Let me give you guys an example. Imagine that this is her leg, right? This is her sexy little leg, right? And this is my leg, right? I noticed she was sitting next to me right here, right? I noticed that one of her legs was this way, touching me like this, and one of her legs was going that way, right? In my world, you know what that means? It means she fucking wants me, right? So what I began doing was this. I began going like this, right? And I wanted to see if there was pressure. I wanted to see if she would go like that. She went like this, like that, right? And this was all subtle, all subtle. So then I was like, okay, fuck it, right? Now she was like facing me, right? That's when I knew in my mind. I'm like, okay, she definitely likes me. Anyways, these are all subtle things, very subtle. So I started noticing, and then I was like, let me see if she's down to me to kiss her, right? So then I was like, touching her leg. I was like, you got something right here. And she didn't flinch. And I was like, interesting, right? And I was like, oh, you got such nice cheeks. She didn't move when I did that. And I was like, interesting, right? So then I was like, I can go for the kiss anytime I want to. Big mistake. I should have not gone for the kiss. I should have known that she wanted me to kiss her, and I should have just ended it right there, right? No. The Lexus, my dick said, no, nigga, we kissing tonight. Right, so I was like, fuck it, right? So I went for the kiss, so I kissed her, and she, my goodness in heaven when she's sexy, right? So then, so we started talking, right? And then, the whole time, I didn't want to do anything. The whole time, I just wanted to talk and get the fuck out as soon as possible, because I knew how I am. But I broke my promise. I kissed her, and boy, was it good. So then I was like, well, man, fuck it, right? Fuck it, right? So then I was like, yo, and then I was sneaky, right? I was like, by the way, you should watch a movie. She was like, okay. And I was like, do you have internet in your house? It's my sneaky way, like it's my sneaky way to find out, like it's just be sneaky, right? Whatever. She knew what I was doing, right? She was like, yeah, no, yeah. She was like, what was it? She was like, no, I don't have internet in my house, but my roommate's in there. And I was like, she was like, well, so we can't come. And so she was like, can we come to yours? And I was like, oh, okay. In my mind, I was thinking, fuck, but my uncle lives there. And then my dick was like, fuck it, dude, who cares? Let's do it. And I was like, okay, nigga. All right, so I was like, let's go to my place. Okay, right there. That's where I fucked up. I was pushing it. Even though she wanted to be with me, something that she told me that I should have listened was when she said, I don't want to have a taste of you yet. I want to savor you. Like she wanted me to. But what I should have done, I should have set a barrier. I should have said, yo, no, let's just call it a night. Let's just call it a night. We can hang out some other time. That's what I should have done. Keep her, had her at a peak. But I didn't. So what's the lesson you can learn from that? You can know strategy, but if you don't have your emotions in check, your emotions will control you and sabotage you. What I should have noticed was that as soon as I noticed that she wanted to kiss me, there was a part of me that wanted validation. There was a part of me that wanted just the kiss because she was so fucking smoking hot. So I just wanted that. What I should have done was just allow myself to let go of the desire. You see, there are two kinds of suffering that people experience. Pain, suffering when you don't have something, or when you want something. What I should have done, I should have taken a step back and said no. But a part of me said, please don't do it. Don't do it. Just keep going. Like the needy part of me that just wanted sex, right? I thought that was me. It was an emotion. An emotion wanted this. You see what I'm saying? So as throughout the time when we were on the way to the train, she was like, you look sleepy. And I was like, no, I'm not sleeping. I wasn't sleepy, right? But what I should have done then, and I knew in my head, I was like, dude, in this moment, you should just say, you know what? Let's just end it here and let her go back home. And then a part of me was like, nah, let's just see what happens, right? That was the problem. Don't act on impulses. You see, Monica said it right. Keep your plan. For example, when you go into a relationship, right, and you say, I'm not gonna get into a relationship, and you get in it, right? The reason why you get in is because you see something they want. You see something you want. You see a comfort. You say, he could potentially be the one. I feel a connection with him. Oh my God, right? And then suddenly, you, without even knowing it, you get attached. Without even knowing it, I got attached because of the kiss. I wanted more. You see? You guys might say this is relevant. It is relevant. Because a lot of times we lose our plan. We go in with a plan. I'm gonna apply this, and then we totally fucking forget. We forget the plan because we get emotional. Our emotions blind us. Not even that, our emotions make us stupid because we know what to do, but we just don't do it. No, of course, Penny said, Alex, she could have said no. You're right about that, right? But then again, if somebody tells you, do you want to win? What do you say? Yes. And what happens if somebody tells you, do you want to win again? What do you say? Yes. But what happens after the fifth time of winning? What happens? It gets boring, right? So yeah, she wanted it, but what she really wanted was the chase. What she really wanted was the adventure. But I made it too easy. I made it too obvious. I didn't give her any uncertainty. I made it too fucking straight to the point. What am I showing you here? Motherfucking Alex fucks up too. You know, I fuck up. My biggest problem is patience. That's my biggest problem. You know what I'm saying? And so when I'm on Tinder, when I'm swiping left and right, and I get a message, I ask myself, am I accepting myself right now? Am I preferring her validation over my own validation? And as you swipe right or left or talk to people, you want to notice the changes in perception through because of your emotions. Robert Greene says that the biggest killer of seduction is impatience. You know? Look, man, it sucks ass because she was sexy and above all, she was actually very smart. She was actually into spirituality, but who cares? And there's a lot of people into that. But the point is that this is in my mind. This is the way I think of it. She wasn't sent. She was sent in my mind. I was sent. Said to myself, she was sent there to teach me a lesson. Don't see people. Don't just say, "Oh, fuck her, bitch. She didn't fuck me. Oh, I'm out." No, no. Just say to yourself, imagine as though people were intentionally sent to teach you a lesson. You won't resent them anymore. So in my mind, she was sent to teach me a lesson. Patience. You know, don't go for the instant gratification. You know, and so you got to see people as messengers, as messengers of life. Situations are here to give you a message. You got to be the one who proactively says, "What should I do? How can I learn from this? What's their meaning in my life at this moment?" So that's what I said. I said, "Look, she's just here to teach me a lesson," and it was a very well taught lesson, very taught lesson. You know, but it sucks though because like those lessons require loss. Those lessons require you to experience some pain, experience some frustrations, right? You know, and it sucks though because you might say, you know, how does the lessons get rejected? Bitch, I get rejected. I get rejected, man. I'm not out of the game. I get rejected. Like the reason why I study this shit is because I feel pain a lot. You know, I suffer too, man. Like I'm not perfect. I get rejected, you know? The only difference is that like I try to learn from my rejections. I try to learn and understand and experiment when yeah. But that's what I learned. It's a powerful thing. Exactly. Moving to the thing is this is where I feel like there were two mistakes. The problem was, first of all, this is my uncle's room, my uncle's apartment, right? And so if she would have stayed, she would have had to left that morning, sneaking out that morning. And in my mind, I'm like, ooh, that's nice and fun, right? But when you really look at the facts, you're forcing the issue. You know what I'm saying? There was a point where I was just thinking for myself. If I was thinking for her, how can I make this fun for her? I promise you the decision would have been different. It would have been dramatically different. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay though. Dude, this is how you learn. I'm telling you this, look, and I'm not here to show off. Most guys wouldn't do this. Most guys wouldn't try to find a way to learn this. Most guys will just drown themselves in Tinder and try to find something else to make you feel better. And this is where I learned this. That this is not how it's done. And this is how you learn. This is how you learn from all of this. You know? And the problem is that, like, learning your lessons require fucking pain. But guess what? That means that for the next time it happens, it's not gonna fuck up. This is the thing though, is I'm thinking short term too. I'm just thinking of the moment. If I think two or 3 months in, you know how many times I would have had, you know how many opportunities I would have had to fix this issue? You know what I'm saying? You know how many times I would have like, but when you think long term, right? When you think short term, You sort of don't. You sort of react to the present moment. You react to things that aren't that important. You know, some people are there just to teach you a lesson. Don't take it personal, man. Like it was just a lesson. The last girl that I was seeing, the one that in December, what I learned from her is that, dude, you gotta slow her down. You gotta slow her down. You see, and you guys might say, how did I find out that applying mindfulness in dating worked? Because my biggest weakness was impatience. It's that simple. So that's why I had to find a way to control my emotions. If I control my emotions, it doesn't matter what tactics I know. It doesn't matter what tactics I know. If I control my emotions, I will always be in control. And look, you can say I'm reading a comment. Maybe she wasn't good for you. No, that's not that. I know what you mean, but that's not the point. Because that's you're still putting someone down in a way just to make yourself feel better. I could easily say, "Fuck that bitch. She's alright anyways." No, man, you're not learning from that. You're being a little bitch. What you got to do is take responsibility for everything that happens. At least try to find some responsibility so that you can at least learn from it. If you don't have any responsibility for anything that you do, you're not gonna learn from it. It's and look, and from my place, it could be sex because that's how I think. I'm superficial like that. Okay, all right. For you, it could be relationships. Notice where the point where you get blinded. You know that point where you just get blinded. Notice where that point is, and notice what emotion that is, and then notice if you see those little traces of that emotions in other parts of your life. Because I see these traits of that emotion in other parts of my life. It's a subtle discomfort. It's a subtle knot in the heart. It's a sense of incompleteness. And so what I do is I try to find that in other places in my life because it's not just in dating. See? Look, man, this is what I say, man. If you're gonna make me suffer, I'm getting paid for that bitch. All right? If you're gonna make me go through pain, I'm gonna fucking learn from that and teach you and get paid. I'm not suffering for free. Exactly, Savoy, man. Like the thing is that if I maintain the image of I'm a dating coach, I shouldn't get rejected. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna feel like shit. I'm gonna say, oh no, I'm a dating coach. I better not tell this to my students. No, man. I'm a dating coach. I get pain. I fuck up sometimes. That's what people do, right? No, so people are like, I think somebody fell in love. I'm reading the comments. No, of course not, man. And that's how the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? Yo, by the way, people have been giving over $200 for my camera. I mean, the fundraising for my camera. For those who don't know, I'm fundraising for my camera. It's got okay. The budget is 1,000. I have $200 already. People have donated. So go donate. The link is below. If you think I helped you out, I know a lot of people say I want to give to you. Is there a way I can give to you? This is how you can give to me because this is gonna help everyone. It's gonna be better video quality. The camera's gonna be amazing, and it's for the online course that I'm creating. All right. Primarily, it's for the course so that when I create courses, you guys can see it in high quality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And so for next time, what I'm gonna learn is that look, man, is that a lot to do. Look, it's not even about the sex. To be honest with you, it's not even about the sex because I've had one night stands with women. And they still, I can't have a one night stand and see them again. I had sex, most of the time, most of the girlfriends I have sex with them in the first date. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I froze. Um, yeah. Okay, now we're back. So yeah, people have donated. Donate. The link is below. It's a GoFundMe account. You could go and donate to the GoFundMe if you guys want to give. Yo, that'd be cool. All you guys will get. We'll have the camera will be an expression of the channel. You know what I'm saying? So if the camera's a $300 camera, then we have a problem. This channel is better than $300 camera. Oh man, can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? Okay, good. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. The camera's gonna be nice. This camera's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful camera. A beautiful camera, the greatest camera in the world. It's gonna be so beautiful ever. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be called Trump camera.
Oh, Michelle, come over here. Come over here. Trump is saying he's gonna get the best camera.
I think it's gonna be the best camera, Obama. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's President of the United States. I don't think you're right, Trump.
I don't care what you say. You're white, anyways.
Think I'm black. A little bit of weight.
You're white.
Oh, man.
I don't think you should be calling anybody white. You know what I'm talking about. You know. I don't think you should be calling anyone white. And yeah. So hopefully I'm gonna make more videos tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about. So that's gonna be the fucking plan. You know. If you guys don't have any other questions, just comment below and all that sort of stuff, and get the fuck out of here. Take care. Deuces.